Hi everyone, Dr. Melissa here. Welcome to day 2 of Rewire, and we are going to be focusing on our alignment and posture today. Let's get started in a standing position. I just want you to touch base with how everything's feeling. Where's your weight in your feet? Is it more in the heels, and do you feel like you're dropping back? Can you shift that weight forward, or are you more in your feet and need to come back? Work your way up to those hips. Lift your tailbone towards the sky, and then try to tuck that tailbone underneath. Find somewhere in between for your neutral pelvis. Keep working your way up to your rib cage. Is your rib cage lifting up? Do we need to slightly drop it down? Do you need to lift and lengthen a little bit? Find that sweet spot, that leaning from your ankles. Take a nice gentle breath in from day 1, and you'll know when you are in your sweet spot with that posture. All right, here we go. Let's step those feet out, going into wide angle. I'm gonna start with a little bit of movement. Continue with that breath out to the sides. Bend your right knee. Take that left arm over to your right knee and gentle twist to the right. Head over to the left. And then the right, you're just sending those hips back, gently rotating from side to side. Keep using your breath, and as we start to loosen everything up, notice how that posture and your alignment might change. How can you adjust it a little bit to feel things a little differently? Awesome. For 3, 2, last 1. We're gonna turn our feet to face the right-hand side, coming into a crescent lunge. So pull that right hip back, drive your left heel to the ground, keep that rib cage dropping down as you reach those fingertips all the way up towards the sky. Nice gentle breath, keep pressing that heel down towards the ground. Right hand to your hip, lift those left fingertips up and bend over towards the right hand side. Feel a nice big side body stretch all the way down. Pull yourself, come up. Keep that rib cage dropping down as you lean forward, press into your right foot. Option, toe stays down, or you can float it. Keep those hips facing the ground. Lift up from your right leg, spread your right toes. Careful not to overarch from your back, and continue to breathe out into that rib cage. And just peek at your toes to see if you're gripping. Slowly step it back. Sweep those arms, lift up, crescent lunge. Right hand to your hip, bend over towards that right hand side. Lift, come back up, right back into airplane. Shift it forward, toes stay down, or you can lift. Squeeze the shoulder blades, reach through those fingertips, step it back. Right hand to your hip, left arm reaches up and over. Pull yourself, come back up. Nice, slow, controlled, send it forward. Press into that right foot. Lift up from your hip, reach through that back heel. Awesome, and we're holding here for 3, 2, last one. We'll step back into a warrior 2 stance. So your front heel's in line with that back arch or your back heel. You're bending through your front knee. Rotate that right hip to the outside. Our right hand is gonna come to our hip or your right forearm to your thigh as your left arm comes overhead into extended side angle. Play with leaning too far back or maybe dropping the rib cage forward a little more to see what muscles turn on. And then you're gonna exhale, sweep that left arm underneath. Inhale, peel, lift up. Exhale, rotate from that rib cage. Spin yourself, come back up. Good, one more time, reach underneath. And then pull yourself, lift back up. Come all the way back up. Ooh, straighten out that right thigh, turn it to face the side. And we're going back to what we started with, bending the right knee, right hand to the outside. Bend the other side, just gently going back and forth. You can go as slow or as fast as you want, playing around with your alignment and just seeing how it makes a difference. Shifting your weight a little differently, using your breath a little differently, kind of combine what we learned from day 1. Awesome work. 3, 2, Last one. Now let's head over towards the left-hand side. Pull your left hip back, right hip forward. Drive that right heel down towards the ground. We're playing around with that pelvis. Where's your neutral pelvis? Drop the rib cage. Sweep those arms, lift them all the way up overhead. Left hand to your hip as you lift up and over. Nice big side stretch through that right side. Pull yourself, come up. Shift your weight forward. Lift that leg up or toe tap stays down. We're keeping those hips nice and even towards the ground. Lift up through the left leg. Spread those left toes. And then step it back. Right arm reaches overhead. Bend over towards that left hand side. Stretch through those fingertips. Nice breath in. Pull yourself, come back up. Hinge forward. Press into the left foot, lift up and lengthen. Nice breath in, step it back. Awesome, we've got one more time. Bend over towards that left-hand side. Feel your left glute firing up as you gently hinge forward. That left leg does all the work, lifting up. Maybe those arms come by your side, but you're careful not to overarch through the back. You're firing up the right glute, reaching through that heel. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back into your warrior 2 stance. Front heel, back arch or heel. Take that left hand to your hip as you're rotating the left leg out towards the side. Right arm comes up overhead. You can also come down onto that forearm. We're rotating from the rib cage, sweep underneath. Pull yourself, lift back up. Reach underneath. Inhale, lift back up. Awesome. We've got one more time. Sweep it under. Lift, pull yourself, come all the way back up. Straighten out through that leg. Turn both of those feet back to face the front. We're going to drop down onto your left knee. Take your left hand down to the inside of your front leg. Right arm reaches towards the sky. Press into the top of that left foot. Keep spinning your chest open as you step back into your side plank. Leg can stay down or maybe it's lifted. Keep reaching through your back heel. Nice breath in. And then pull yourself, come up. Take that right foot kind of at a 45-degree angle. We're gonna bend into it. Reach the left arm up overhead. Play with your rib cage position, leaning forward and backwards to see where you feel it the most. Drop it back down. Reach that right arm overhead. Reach through your back heel. Good, one more time. Pull yourself, come up. Reach through those fingertips, lengthen out. And then bring yourself back down. Good. All right, now we're switching to face the other side. So that left leg is gonna come in front. Press into your right hand. Spin from that rib cage. Take your left arm up towards the sky. Reach that leg towards the back. Lengthen through your heel. Nice breath in. Pull yourself, come up. Bend through the left knee. Reach that right arm up overhead. And then bring it back down. Keep reaching through your back heel as that arm comes up. Pull yourself up one more time. Sink into your knee. Stretch that right arm up overhead. Open up those hips. Inhale, pull yourself, come back. Reach through that back leg. And then both knees come back down. Just come to a comfortable seated position. Let's take one last deep cleansing breath in. Exhale, bring those hands down towards heart center. Awesome job with day number 2, posture and alignment. Sprinkle these tips in throughout your day and combine them from day 1 with the breathing to notice a really big difference in starting to rewire that body. All right, I will see you in tomorrow's class. Namaste.